Well, welcome back to the channel, and my little helper here, my student Katie, is going to be doing another project with us today. And today's project, I don't know if you can see it, I didn't bring the actual picture with us. It's going to be a fall looking tree and sky. So let's get started. Are you ready, Katie? Okay. So our paints today is something similar from the other project that we did. We're going to add green, and we're going to use brown, we're going to use the yellow, the red, even the fuchsia color, and even the blue. So all these colors are going to be used today. We're going to be using two brushes. The two brushes are going to be this one. It's like an 1.5 inch or 2 inch flat, and a 1 inch flat. And also you could use it's called a swivel edge brush, that one. So that's your three options, or whatever brush you have is okay as well. So let's get started. And the first color that we're going to use it's going to be green. We're going to use green first. And so Katie, what I want you to do is about 3/4 of the way down. We're going to start about right here, make you a line, and then you're going to color most all of the bottom green. I'm going to have
right here.
Yes.
So do I need to go all the way through with the line?
No, I wanted you to get a line just so that you knew where to stop.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't like that brush. It was too.
Now, do I color all of it?
Yes. Oh, much better. I needed a stronger bristle. The one I had was just not strong enough. So you're going to work all the way down, and you could get darker as you go. And a little trick is, instead of going from top to bottom when you're painting, go from left to right. That's right. Can everybody see the painting so far? The projects that I do, I have either already did a class on them, or I do a project that is going to be simple, just like my page says, my YouTube channel says. I want projects that are going to be fun and easy, and you're not going to get so stressed out over them. So you just want to go all the way down on the paper. Oh, and speaking of paper, no, you're good. Keep going. This is watercolor. I pick watercolor right now because the canvas are kind of expensive, and so the watercolor is thick enough that it will hold the paint and it won't bubble too much. That's what I would recommend anyway when picking out a paper. So just and we have, there's different places you can get it. The local craft stores will have the paper. Walmart even will have the paper.
Michael's.
Yes. But anyway, so just go wherever is the cheapest, and especially if you're practicing. Now, if you're wanting to sell the paper or the artwork, then by all means go with the more expensive stuff. But if you're just learning and practicing, I would recommend watercolor paper, and the generic watercolor paper works just as well as the name brand stuff. Do you need some more green?
Yeah.
I'll just give it to you. With everything going on with the coronavirus and everything else, this is an easy, relaxing outlet for you. You don't have to think about it. It's just fun to do. So, all right. No, keep going. I'm waiting for you to finish. Alright. Oh. Alright. We'll come right back. We're going to pause just for a second. It's okay, you can catch up. We'll be right back. Oh, no, I can't do it. Hold on. I'm trying to push the wrong button. Alright, and we are back. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to get blue paint. And it's going to be a dry brush technique. You don't want a lot of blue on there. So I want you to tap it onto the paper or your paper plate or whatever you're going to do. And at the bottom, you just, oh, that's a lot. Woo, that's a lot. So I'm going to add a little more green. There we go. Alright. So basically, we're just trying to get the bottom. That's way too much. Alright. So, get your paper plate or your paper towel. Did you get a paper towel? Okay. Just make sure that you're dabbing it onto the paper before you put it on. And you're just going to put a little bit on the bottom.
So like right there?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and just blend it in as best as you can. You don't want that long line. You don't want the harsh line. You want it to blend in. So if it gets too dark, you can always add a little more green to it to lighten it up. Try to, ooh, that's okay.
Oh.
Ooh, that's okay. Bring it up a little more. Bring the paint that you got. I can't get to you. Bring your paper up here just a second. Let me show you. Okay, when you get a harsh line like Katie's, if you'll just start rubbing it in, don't try to get any more paint. Just rub it in with your brush with a harder bristle. And you want the line to like fade. You want it to be an ombre look, not a harsh line. Alright, something like that. Okay? And just pull it out a little more. I think I need a little more blue, just a little. Alright, we're going to sneak a peek at our picture. Alright, here, why don't you use my brush?
Okay.
It's got a little harder bristle. See the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to bring up the line a little bit, like maybe that much higher on your, bring it up a little bit, and I'll take yours. And the brush really determines on what the strokes are going to look like. The harder the bristle, and I might recommend that you get a harder bristle brush for this particular project. Bring it up a little more. There you go. And you know what? Let the greens come through a little bit. You don't have to get it so. That's okay. Now pull it all the way across. Pull it all the way across. Alright. And now just use your brush and flick it up a little with normal paint. Good job. Good job. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use our yellow.
Do I need to?
Nope. Because just a little yellow. And we're going to just... I got to get a better brush. This brush is just not the one. Alright. So you're going to take some yellow. Like this. Don't panic. And you're going to just like flick it all the way across. These are not going to be lines that are going to be a straight line. These are going to be a wispy look. I guess that's what you can. Oh, that was too much. So I'm going to add a little more green. Ooh, look at that. Look how pretty that did. Yellow and the green is so pretty together. Here, try this brush. Add a little water to it. Just a little, not very little. Okay? And before you do anything else, I want you just to flick it all the way across. And when you get spots that you don't like, add a little water to your brush and just flick it all the way across. Very lightly, like you're touching a feather. Like the feather is just barely.
Like this?
Flick and go, flick and go. Okay. When you flick like this, bring the brush and don't go back. Like go one direction, just go one direction and don't try to blend. Go one direction, that's like, just like that. Going from left to right, left to right.
So do I put one like
one direction, Perfect, Do you see how that kind of is wispy now looking? So, just keep going. And if you don't like something, like I don't like this right here, I'm just going to add a little more green over it, and it will cover a lot of.
Really like this one.
Nope, go one direction. There you go. Just go one direction.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to go up and release. Going to go up and release. Good job.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a little too bright. You're going to add just a little light and do that same flicking motion. Do you want to try with the smaller brush or the bigger brush?
I like this one.
Okay.
Because I can hold it up here.
Okay. I'm going to try going with the other hand. I am left-handed, but just trying to relax a little bit. No, that's good. Okay, add a little more white. I love that stroke. Just keep going. We don't want to go up and down. We want to go side to side. And you can go into the blue part if you want to. You could add a little of the yellow. You could do a little of the white. And I have found that I literally cannot do the same picture the same way 2 times in a row. I'm always doing a different way. Alright, so now with this is one time I do want you to clean your brush. Clean your brush as best as you can, getting the green out, because now we're going to go to yellow. So just get it clean as you can, and it's okay if a little of the green comes through. Alright, so now we're going to go to the yellow, and right on the line where the green starts, we're going to just try to blend that line in a little bit. You want the line to kind of be an ombre look, where you don't know where one begins and the other one ends. I mean, yes, of course, the yellow is going to be brighter, and it's a contrast to the green. Ooh, pretty.
Do I color all of it in?
I think we are. Let me see. Yeah, maybe not all the way. Just maybe to about right there.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. And my look is a little more abstract than other people. Some more have a realistic view of things. And so when you get to the next stage, which is going to be the orange and the red, but red and yellow make orange. So at the top of the white line, where the white and the yellow meet, you're going to put the darkest color on the top. And then you're going to blend in down like this. And there again, if I don't, you're going to put the dark on the top, and you're going to blend in, go down. See, I don't like that, so I'm going to add just a little more yellow.
Pull it down everywhere?
Yeah, put some yellow on your brush, and you're going to pull it down. You're going to leave some of the yellow, you know, showing. I tried to add a little white to that and did not like it. So now I'm adding yellow to kind of blend in. Ooh, Katie, I love that. I'm just trying to add some yellow at the bottom, just so that the yellow and the orange are blended together. But I still want some of that yellow showing. Oh, keep going. That looks really good.
Got a little bit.
Add a little more yellow.
I accidentally went down too far.
That's okay. We'll let that dry for a minute, and we'll add a little more yellow here in just a second.
Okay.
Okay? So I just went and adding more to the bottom. Okay? So now, this pretty color right here, this fuchsia color, we're going to put just on the very top of the picture. And it's okay if you've already covered it. It'll just make it darker. And I might do that too. I might add a little red. Actually, I'm going to add the red first. I like that idea. Alright. Guys, I just want you to realize that this picture or the paintings or whatever project I put out is going to be fun. It's going to be relaxing. It's going to be just a no stress zone, and it'll take you away from the headaches of the day, the problems that we've had. It will just give you time to relax and to de-stress. And then now I'm going to give my yellow, my purple up here, a little purple. Okay. Alright, so now I got my, now you want to clean your brush. And Katie, let's try to add, let's use this brush. And I want you to just put some yellow on the bottom and do it to the size that you want it. Yeah, there you go. And just blend it in. Just like that. Now, on that yellow line though, if you want to make it more look like a sky, if you'll do a circular motion, it'll and get that line, that harsh line off. Go up into the orange a little bit and just whoosh it around. See how? Look at that. Good job.
Did I go all the way up at once?
Nope. I just wanted you to kind of get that line off, being so harsh. Okay, so at this point I would say pause and get a hair dryer or let it sit for a few minutes to dry, but we don't have that luxury, so we're going to just keep going. But that's what I would recommend. See, the bottom part should be dry by now. It's just a little bit. So we're going to start at the bottom. Hopefully by the time we get to the top, it should be dry. So the next color we're going to do is brown. We're going to try the brown. If I don't like the brown, we may get the black. So I need you to get the brush that has the no, where was it? Where's the one that I gave you?
This one.
No. No. Where is it? You're eating it. Where'd you eat it? This it's the smaller one like this. The smaller one that has the bevel edge. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to draw our tree. And we're going to add some black. I have black, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure we have black. It's already not open. Okay. Here we go. I am first and before everything else, I am an art teacher. I am not a professional speaker, as you can probably tell already. So this is real life. This is what things can happen. So we're going to add a little brown and black to our brush, not a lot. And you're going to decide where your tree is going to begin. Most of the trees are going to be right here. We're going to start the trunk like that. Okay? And we're going to fill it in.
Does it attach the bottom?
And we're going to attach the bottom, yes. We're actually going to do this and have it like that, where it's going to have a root, or yeah, where it's going to have a root. I'm going to try to draw with my right hand. They all don't have to connect. You can alright. Just like that. We're still trying to let the top dry just a little bit. We're going to use like all the brushes here. It's going to be funny. Katie, me and you may have to share this one.
I'm not close to being done yet anyways.
Okay. You want to have a small brush for your lens. Just like that. This is going to be a little thicker right here. And you know what? Your lens, you can decide how many limbs you want. Your tree is going to tell you how many limbs you have. I am the world's worst about not stopping, and my tree will have like 10,000 limbs to it. So I better put that down. Put those in there. Okay. When you're drawing with a fine tip, it's just gonna be better than. Oh, see, look, I got a little happy little limb there. And if you've older than 50 or 40, you'll know what that happy little limb refers to. Because of an artist that has passed away, Bob Ross, if you know him. He would always say a happy little tree or a happy little cloud. So I said a happy little tree. You're going to get this.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to do the limb.
You want to come in front over here so you can see a little bit while you're watching. So basically, it's just a squiggly line, and the only thing is, I know what you like to do, Katie, is go back over it. So once you draw it, it's got to stay. You can't. It's hard to go back over limbs. I see some of those I can go back over, but sometimes it's just hard to do that. I'm going to take my bigger brush here in a minute and fill in my trunk a little more. So my trunk's going to go like that. Okay. See how very lightly I'm drawing?
Yeah.
It's very light. So but your trunk, the trunk that you got right there, you need to have a V, because most trees are not flat like that. So think about your trunk.
So do I need to make it a V, right here?
Yeah. You might need some more paint. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, now my tree is almost done. I think you need some more limbs, but since Katie is waiting, this is all I'm going to do for right now. Every one I've done has been so different, but I like every one I've done so far. It's kind of funny. I think I like the ones, the second or the third one, not the first one. My first one's usually the practice one. Alright. So, I'll give that to Katie. And now I'm going to, where's the one, the hard bristle one? Alright. Well, why don't you just give it to me with the paint? Alright. Keep going. Alright. The limbs need to go far out because the trees are usually okay. Okay, I do not paint with my right hand, but shoot. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Alright. We are going to pause here and we will be right back. Oh, All right, and we are back. So now we are actually going to do the leaves on our tree, and it's going to, believe it or not, it's a lot simpler than you think it's going to be. I lost my picture. I lost it. Where'd it go? Ah, here we go. All right. So since all of the limbs that we have mainly are going to be up here, we're going to use green and blue, or blue and purple, as our leaf. So let's do blue and green. So you're going to put blue on one side of the brush, and you're going to put green on the other one. Okay. Remember that football style that I had for the limb? Or for the flower that we did? So basically what we're going to do, it's going to be scary. You ready? Watching? Alright. Just like that. And you can bring it out like that.
Oh gosh.
It's okay.
So cool.
Just put a little blue and a little green, and you just swap it.
Shaping it to where I just...
Yep. Or if you're scared, you can do it this way. You can add the green. Let's see up here. You can put green right here, and then you can go back and put blue on the other side. How about that? That might be better. Do your green first. Do your green first. Do your green first. Okay. All on the top. Don't go towards the bottom, okay, Katie? Because you've got some limbs on the bottom, and that's in the green, and you don't want to use green and blue. So basically, I'm just making the leaf, and they don't all have to be on the limb. They could be floating around the tree. You can put as many leaves as you want on it. They could be laying on the limb. Alright. As many leaves as you want on it.
Can I put leaves on this one?
That was going to be green, so no.
Okay, just that one.
Then when you get all the green, you can go back and add a little white. I mean a little blue. I'm sorry, blue.
Oh, I just didn't look at that.
If you think, like some of my green ones are too dark, I could go back and just add a little white to it. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Just wipe off the extra of the paint when I'm going to get new paint on my brush. And now after I get all the blue on there that I want on, then I'm going to go back, and as you can see I've already done some of the white. I'm going to go back on my leaves and add a little white to them. Okay. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please like it. Please follow me and share it. If you have people that are homeschooled, or families that are homeschooled right now and they need an art, please share it and follow me, and add your notification, the bell, so that when I do another video, you'll know it. Alright, we are almost finished. I mean, we're getting close to the end. Katie's looking at me. No, I'm not ready. And painting is an outlet for me that I didn't realize. I mean, I knew I could paint, and I have taught art before. But it just relaxes me. It gives me that relaxation. It gives me my mind a rest. Art is supposed to be an outlet to make yourself relax and be happy. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, how pretty. So, Katie, when you are done with those, don't rush. You're going to take some of the yellow and the red, yellow first. Actually, the red first. I'm sorry, the red first. And on the limbs, can I have the tiny brush, the one that we did the limbs with?
Gonna be wet.
Okay, because I need some more limbs.
Am I good with them?
Yeah, you've got plenty. I just need a few over here. I just needed to go down a little bit. Okay. And I'm sorry that if we're quiet, it's just we just need the. Okay. Alright. I think that's all I'm going to do. So now, what I want you, Katie, no, do the yellow first, because the green, okay, so you're going to do the yellow first, same thing, you're going to make a yellow limb, or leaf, and then we're going to go over it with red. Can you hand me the yellow? Because I do need a little more. Thank you. It's always better to put a little out. That way, if you don't use it, you haven't wasted. Because once it's on there, it's really hard to put it back in the bottle. And then you're going to take the red,
Just a little.
and just put it on one side of it. Which that was way too much. Alright. Katie, I think we're done. What do you think? Almost?
Yep.
And just go back over it with the white like I did with the and I think we are done. So I hope you enjoyed this tree project. It's a fall project. Did you enjoy it? Good. All right. So until next time, I hope to see you again, and I hope you enjoyed this project. And y'all have a good day. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay. Help me, Katie. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. All right.
All right.